Yeah, so in this lesson, we want to look at example on the previous video on this particular law, which says that x raised power a raised power b is equal to x raised power ab. So the details about this particular law is given already in the previous lesson, and the link to the lesson can be found in the description below. So here now we have x raised power 2 raised power 7. This is going to be x raised power 2 times 7, and this is x raised to power 14. The second one says x raised to power 2 y raised to power 3 raised to power 4. So x raised to power 2 and y raised to power 3 are enclosed in the bracket and everything is power 4. In the actual sense, what this means is x raised to power 2 y raised to power 3 multiply itself 4 times, and that can be expressed as this. So next, we know that from the previous laws, we know that typically this will be 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is for each of these x that we have here. And for the y also is going to be 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So that altogether we have x raised to power 8 and y raised to power 12. But instead of going through this trace, this what we have here as the law is also applicable to what we have here. So if I have x raised to power 2, y raised to power 3, or raised to power 4, each of these power is going to share this 4 that we have in this place. So the next thing we need to do is just multiply each of these power 2 and 3 by 4. And that's going to be x raised to power 2 times 4, y raised to power 3 times 4. And we're going to get the same thing as our previous solution that we have in this place. Sorry, this one should be x raised to power 6. I mean x raised to power 8. X raised to power 8, y raised to power 12. Because 2 times 4, this one should be 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. Next, we move to number 3. But for me to look at number 3, let me just clean this. So for number 3, we have 4 a raised to power 2, b raised to power 2, or raised to power 3. So just like the previous example in number 2, this time around we have a number, so it's also going to share this power 3 here, following this principle that we have here. So this is going to be 4 raised to power 3, a raised to power 2 times 3, b raised to power 2 times 3. And this is going to be 64. 4 raised to power 3 means 4 times 4 times 4, that's 64. Then a raised to power 2 times 3 is 6. Then b raised to power 2 times 3 again is equals to 6. And that is 64, a raised to power 6, b raised to power 6. Now, some may ask that, but how is this one like this? Don't forget, if you have to write this in expanded form, this is going to be 4a squared b squared times 4a squared b squared times 4a squared b squared. This is what exactly this means. And that will have been 4 times 4 times 4, which is 4 is power 3 in this place. And that is why we just say that this 4 also will just simply share this power, knowing that this is what it actually means. Then in number 4, we have p raised to power 6, q raised to power 9, r raised to power 12, r raised to power 12, or raised to power 1 over 3. The major thing that I just want you to know here that the powers are not limited to just whole number. They can be negative, they can be positive, they can be decimal or fraction. So whichever case it may be, the law is still applicable. So here now we have p raised to power 6 times 1 over 3, q raised to power 9 times 1 over 3, then r raised to power 12 times 1 over 3. We know from the knowledge of fraction that 3 cancel 3 here, we have 2. Q here 3 here 1, 3 here 3, we have 3. Then R 3 here 1, 3 here 4, we have R raised to power 4. So, and that's that about that. Now, the fifth one, which is the last for this example, we have, permit me to clean this one to have the number number five. So for number five here now, we have 4 into bracket m squared r raised to power minus 3 or raised to power 2. Now, this time around, we have uh, we have 4. This 4 here, this 4 here is not going to share this power. Why? Because it is not enclosed inside the bracket. But rather, what this actually mean is this actually mean 4 times m squared r raised to power minus 3 raised to power 2. This is what it means. So it means that whatever our result here is in this place, we multiply it altogether by 4. So with that being said, we can now proceed to say that this is equals to 4 m raised to power 2 times 2 r raised to power minus 3 times 2. And this is going to be 4 m raised to power 4 and r raised to power minus 6. So that's that about this, for example, as applying this law that is already stated in this place. In order to look at or to try out some or to practice some questions, here are 5 questions for you that you can check, and you can comment the answer in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video and you have learned quite a number of things in this video. Feel free to subscribe and also recommend this channel to your colleagues, your students, your children, and others. Thanks. We'll meet again in the next video.